We have 2 microphones now, so.
Brad, before the game, you were talking about how you thought defense was the most improved part of the team. What was the difference tonight?
Well, I thought in the first half we really had some good moments defensively, and then we let our guard down at the end of the first half, and they got those 3 threes, one of which was a very good shot by Matthews, very well defended by Avery. And then the other 2 we just relaxed on Batum, and now you've got Batum going, and that's not a good thing. And he continued that. I don't know what he ended up with, but it sure felt like more than 18 because he hit some big ones that really separated the game. And then when we were scoring at the start of the second half, and they were scoring every time too. We were just trading baskets, and in a comeback you can't do that.
Brad, when you have a game like this where you guys were once again, within striking distance for the most part throughout the night, what do you take from that going forward when you have so many games where that's kind of a recurring theme of sorts?
It just tells me that we've got to get better in the first 42 minutes to give us a better chance to win it. At the end, we weren't good enough in that time frame. Now, I'm trying to be fair in my analysis of this because I think the fair thing to do is to credit Portland because they're a good basketball team and they're really, really cohesive. They clearly have been playing together a while. They know the shot they're looking for, and they've really got some go-to options on the block with Aldridge when they need a bucket, and then they really know what to do in those situations where they need a basket. Whereas we might be searching a little bit. They know exactly where they need to go, and they did that. When they needed a basket, they went to Aldridge. When they needed a basket, they went to Batum, and those guys carried the day as we were threatening them.
And just Jared's play tonight, it seemed the day off did him a lot of good, it looks like.
Yeah, I thought he played well. I mean, obviously he turned it over a few more times than he usually does, but he shot the ball well. He posted. We talked about before the game. He's probably our best post player, and so we've got to figure out a way to utilize everybody better.
Brad, you guys have been doing a lot better offensively, but is this a tough team to keep pace with bucket-wise?
Yeah, you can't outscore those guys. You're going to have to defend them, and I thought we didn't do that very well. And again, I'm not sure sitting over there if it was us or them, but I think it was a combination of both.
With Cylinder, he's obviously not in top shape still. How much better can he get if he does get himself into top shape?
I don't know, Jay. That's a good question because I think he's playing really well now. We met yesterday, and he said he feels like he's playing better than he's played last year and ever before. So hopefully he can continue to enhance and I think more than anything play more minutes. He played 31 tonight, which is quite a bit of minutes, especially off the bench. But so he played for long stretches, so that's probably a good sign.
Brad, you might not get a sense of this yet, but what do you feel like is this team's margin for error? Because you guys have
but it's I'm not. That's not an excuse for not getting the job done. Every team has a margin for error, and not very many teams have a big one. So most of us have low margins for error. But we can't take plays off. It's just it can't be part of our MO. It's not going to work out in the end for us on either end of the floor. And I'm not saying that we did without re-watching it. I just have to. I've got to go watch it again, but those guys are going to make you pay if you relax at all, and they did. They really did.
I know you've talked a lot about pushing up the tempo on the offense, but how important is it just to be able to throw it down to someone like Solinger and kind of clear out everyone and not have to rely on or make a convoluted play in every single offensive possession?
Yeah, I mean, it's important. Obviously, I think there's a couple of ways to attack. Number one is you can isolate guys. And two is you can push the tempo, obviously. Number three, you can play off motion and or shooting sets. And, we're not shooting it great off the move, though we are making shots here and there. So, I think our best two bets are playing through the post and playing in transition.
Brad, you guys lose your first four and everybody's wondering what's wrong. And it's just
you guys going to go 0-8-2, you win 4, and now you're a genius, and the move for the NBA was smooth, now you lost 2 in a row. How do you deal with this topsy-turvy? This is obviously how the league is.
More topsy-turvy for everybody else than it is for me. You know, I'm not, I hate losing. I don't stomach it well. I don't deal with it well, but I'll be back at work tonight.
How do you kind of stop the players from kind of falling into that main?
Well, I mean, they've got to handle that. And we'll talk about it, but it's a long season. It's a long season for everybody. Everybody's going to have ups and downs and, you know, round and round. So you're gonna have to just manage it and try to be as good as you can be tomorrow. I mean, it's just like we talked before. There's no time to solve. I mean, the stretch we're about to go on is as tough as it gets.
Brad, with the All-Star ballots being released today, Gerald Wallace was placed on it. Was there any shock with that?
I have no idea who was placed on it. Who else?
It was Gerald Wallace, Rondo, and Jeff Green.
I think they're pretty good players. So no shock.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.